basically what you're trying to say is that you can't control it.
I'm not trying to say that. The whole bloody ship is.
It's the wild colour scheme that freaks me. I mean, when you try and operate one of these weird black controls which are labelled in black on a black background, a small black light lights up black to let you know you've done it. What is this? Some kind of intergalactic...
Well, hello and happy hump day. See everybody? Yeah, as I posted in chat for those that were here, there should be a couple of new messages now. The first one triggers
You
when...
like what you see, huh? You got the good taste.
17 months? Irish John, thank you very much. Look, a nice little yellow stripe in the chat as well. Subtitle. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we have new messages, one for when ads start and one for when ads finish. It was mostly a test for this stream just to see if it's possible to do, and it does look like it is possible. Within the range of a few seconds, it should be fairly accurate. So at least people that aren't seeing ads will know when there's ads playing, and it's also an indication for me without having to watch the countdown all the time. I might add some audio to that as well, just so that I know if people are watching that aren't subscribed and don't have turbo, that I can just make sure I'm not doing anything too important. Ads are running. Right, let's see. What should we do about lights today? Because I have no lights at the moment. Let's try the ring light. Oh, hello. Okay. And let's put on my neon light. And let's see how that looks. What if we turn off the ring light now? Well, I'll have the ring light on. Look like I've seen Casper. Look like Casper. Okay, welcome in everybody. Good to see you, P. Gawley. I did actually have some discussions with the creator of Multi-Ball, and I've put a couple of changes in place. First change that P. Gawley will notice, since he seems to be one of the frequent flyers of that command, is that instead of 500 avatars falling now, there will be 50. They should disappear after a faster period of time, and I've added it to the bits, hopefully correctly, so that when bits are cheered, it should just show the number of bits that were used in the multi-ball. But we'll wait to see if that works out okay. What was the one thing we were having issues with on the...
Thank you so much,
Rock
Curly,
game.
for biddies.
Oh. Hello. Thank you, P. Gawley. Not even sure what is bouncing around there now. That's not your... That's the things from the drop game, isn't it? That's not... It did one cheer. Did the multi-ball. Okay, let me just have a quick look on effects. I think it's in. Okay, so... Okay, so it looks like the command didn't update the source like I was expecting it to. Just, new cheerer 23. Any cheer. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some testing of that offline, because what it does, it should change the URL, point to the number of bits, and then it should call multi-ball, which it looks like it did call it, and then after it's finished, it reverts it back to the 50 again, in case anybody just does a multi-ball in chat. I'll have to do some testing offline to make sure that it is updating the URL correctly, but regardless, thank you for the biddy, P. Gawley. Alright, so what are we doing on this stream? I have something I want to look into called Media Looper, which nerdordie.com have, usually for $2. If you get the code from their Discord server, you can get it for free. So we got it for free because that's the price, right? We're going to look into that. I want to update the dad jokes redemption, since Travel the World was nice enough to get this off my throne list. The dad jokes book you may or may not have seen on a previous stream. So I need to have some ideas about how I'm going to use this, as well as the dad jokes automatic redemption. I might get rid of the bulb, I'm not sure. When it sees the word idea in chat, or I say it, and I'm supposed to do the light bulb, which sounded really good in my head, and then I implemented it and I'm like, maybe not. So I'm going to put that on my fix list. Move idea bulb, enough of that. Alright, so some of these things I add in just as a test to see how they pan out, and you know, I'm not afraid to kill things that don't seem to work or not the way that I hoped, so that can be gone. Alright, so we have Media Looper we're going to look at, the dad jokes. Thank you, Pigoli. The dad jokes redemption, possibly animating the lights in the template. So you see we've got these light bulbs in the template here. We can do anything with those. Looks like they're all turned on at the moment. Adak is not. All the bulbs are turned on, so what we might need to do is even recreate this whole pre-made template, because this is not made up of individual elements. What you see here is one of the pre-made images they give you that you can make up. They give you the elements to do it, but you know, for the lazy, no, I didn't mean lazy. For those that like to work smarter, not harder, I do have pre-made templates for you just to put in. So we need to decide if it's worth the effort of recreating the template we have now, which is not going to take too long. It's just going to mean bringing the elements individually into the scene. So the chat window, the streaming window, the webcam window. The UI at the bottom is already separate anyway, so it wouldn't be a problem, as is the scrolling message. So I'll have a think about that one. I did see on Terrier Dart's stream recently, TD as he likes to be known, he had a new redemption where you could turn the brightness down. So you select it and then it brings up the brightness bar on screen like it was on your TV, and it goes down and then the brightness comes down on the stream. I did wonder, following Sammy's suggestion on a previous stream about having a kill the mic or completely mute me redemption, about doing one instead of brightness, doing volume. So you go in, you choose a redemption, and if it's something like the baby redemption, which Sammy pretends not to like, then he could choose that, and then the volume bar would come up. It would go all the way down at the same time as turning down my volume, wait for a few seconds, and then bring it back up again. So we may or may not work on that today. And then the last thing I have on the list, you know, apparently that's not enough, is multiple cameras. At the moment we have this obviously fixed C922, I think it is, my Logi webcam. I do also have 2, 3, maybe even 4 other webcams, not expensive ones, but oh, hello Piggy. Not expensive cameras, but cameras that we can use for things like if I ever get around to building the Darth Vader mask, the Lego kit that Firefighter game you bought me, and you know I can't really do it like this, so you can see it. I need a second camera similar to how Balint had it, Science Streams, on his stream last night, where his wife Lita was building a metal model from the Metal Time company. I've also got a face in the leaves. And also, what's the other streamer's name who does the Lego builds? Mache. Holy Potatoes. I can't remember his name now. Anyway, he also does Lego builds, and he has separate cameras as well, so you can set up. It'll probably mean a separate scene, or making the additional camera fill up the center part here where we normally have Unity showing or the browser. We could probably just have something in the middle here that would point to that. Now, either a separate scene with cameras in different places, or we'll just add one to the center here. Okay, so back to the first item on the agenda, check Media Looper. So, like I say, Joe Browser. It's actually from Nerd or Die. Browser command did not to work today. I'll manually enable it, and then manually choose the session. Okay, so this is Media Looper. It does, short, is displays the buttons on screen to allow, or to remind you the places to be followed. We already worked on the follow icon, as in older streams, I remember I used to have a bouncing arrow that said follow me and pointed down to where the heart should have been on the UI. Click on to follow, but we replaced that a couple of streams ago with this little gem. Alright, so that's what we have for following. So if we get this media looper working, and I'm not fully sure yet how it works, then we might be able to do away with the we did with the follow previously. But it also might be, I mean, it looks like, obviously there's nothing you can click on for viewers because it's just something on screen. It might just be reminders like, hey, now don't forget you can use your Prime subscription, or hey, you know, I'm on YouTube. So just an extra addition, it looks like, to the rotating messages that you see in chat. We'll have a look at it anyway. Already added it to my cart and downloaded it. Let me take a look where we put it. A media looper here. Getting started tutorial video. Setup guide and a video tutorial. Guessing video tutorial first. Do the setup. Around work. Have a look at the video tutorial. And there's John's favourite screen blockers. Out. And then we no apologies necessary, thank you, Mr. Balint. And tardiness, wasn't that what Doctor Who flew around in? I think so. And you're not a time traveller, so you can't go back in time to when it started. So all I will say is I'm happy to have you here. Thank you. Okay, so we're looking at this media looper. Already downloaded it. For some reason in this tutorial video it says suggested price is $3. They have it now at $2. Maybe it's been around for a while. How old's this video? 2 years ago. So yeah, price to get interested. And we got the free code from their Discord server. Got it for free, and we can have a quick look and see what it does. Should be able to go back in. I failed you. Okay, so you obviously want to get some of your messages deleted today. Is that where we're going here, Mr. Berlin? Because I'll do it. Don't force my hand. Okay.
That's what she said.
Good. Okay, so media looper. Let's see what's going on with this.
Hey, what's up, nerds? I'm going to show you how to loop some video and image files in your favorite streaming software and have it have a bit of delay. What I'm going to be using is available from nerderdie.com. It's called the Media Looper. It's free, and it's something you can use to remind your viewers to follow your social media, subscribe on Twitch Prime, or even let them know you just dropped some new merch. This requires no plugins, no software, and no hardware is going to be needed. So just get your favorite streaming software and a browser source, and that's all it's going to take. If you like free downloads like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and check out our overlays over at nerderdie.com. Okay, so after you downloaded the Media Looper, you'll want to just unzip it. Inside, you'll find a few folders, and the first one we want to look at is the Getting Started folder, which will just have links to this video and some README instructions. The media folder is where we'll be placing all of the media that we want looped, and the loops folder is where our HTML files that we'll add via the browser source are going to be saved. Just a little bonus we added was the PSD template.
I don't want them going every 30 seconds. Thank you for those dancing chickens over the tutorial, because, you know, I would argue that no tutorial is really complete.
Wanted, Bit.ly the kid.
Without
$100,000 reward for his capture.
Perhaps some dancing poultry? Okay, so
Balloon's way of showing how apologetic he is for his being late is to bring chaos. I see. Thank you. Alright then. So, Higori getting his multi-ball out. Okay, well, thank you for redemptions and the hydrate. I still have a little cup of coffee here, which I won't drink until this redemption ends, or I won't look like a baby anymore. Let's go, let's go! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's one of the things that we need to work on in another stream, is a new hype command. I think one of the best hype commands is actually on the link stream. Maybe I'll try and click in the chat box instead of trying to type Twitch chat into the browser. Our streamer here, yes indeedio. So, since it's very blurry, my keyboard, at the moment, let's see how it goes. There we go, it worked. If you're not already following science streams, you should get yourself over there and drop him a follow.
Oh no, Bit.ly the kid escaped. No reward for you.
No reward today. Oh, hello, Porky. You should get yourself over to Balint's stream, drop him a follow, and you'll be able to see such amazing streams as the new Tinker Tuesday, where his good lady wife, Lita, builds metal models on stream. Okay. Wait, why did Piggy appear? Piggy can appear for any number of reasons. I don't really know why he appeared in that instance. So it should be... I don't think there's any sound commands on it. It's purely in chat. So the triggers are anything relating to pig, hog, pork, bacon, squirrel you were testing earlier. Ah, I did wonder if you were watching. Yes, when you came in and you mentioned the word squirrel, I thought it's a little bit too much of a coincidence. So on a previous iteration of the stream, I had the keyword squirrel that triggers the audio clip from Up, the Up movie. Those eyes are just a bit too creepy. Yeah, I'm with P. Gawley. Yeah, it triggered an audio clip, I think. I don't think there was any video from Up where the dog goes squirrel or that. And I couldn't remember if it made it to this particular iteration of the stream. So I just typed the word in to see if it would trigger anything. And it didn't. Welcome on in, Pepperoni Pizza. Good to see you. And squirrel didn't trigger anything. So since you've reminded me, let me just have a quick look and see if we have anything. Thank you for those applause. So we do, well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is there is still a squirrel command. There is no trigger for it currently, so there's no way to call it. And what it does in alerts, there was an Up squirrel clip. So let me just check alerts real quick. You should still be able to hear me, even though there's no microphone on this screen. And it was. Yeah, so it's not in this iteration. I'd have to go back to the old stream setup and pull it from there. So may or may not feature in a future stream. I'm going to put on my list, remove squirrel question mark. it'll make the cut or not. Thank you for that quack, Anonymous. Appreciate the biddies. Okay, so we're looking at Media Looper, seeing if we're going to implement this. Now, what I don't like the idea of is looking at this.
Are going to be saved.
There's 30-second delay. Oh, actually 30-minute. Definitely wouldn't want a 30-second delay. 5-second delay. Something coming up and rotating every 5. Little bit extreme. Okay. Well, let's see what he has to say.
Just a little bonus we added was the PSD template and default images and videos as well.
Thanks for the hydrate, Billy.
And unless you're brave, I just wouldn't check out that code folder. So let's go ahead and move on to that media folder. Inside, you'll find 4 preset files. With this, you can open these PNGs and check them out. And since they're PNGs, they're not going to animate. But if you're interested, you can grab the full animated pack on our website, which is called the Ultimate Social Media Pack.
I see what they did here. This is a teaser. They give you this for $2 or free with a code. And they say, hey, look, you've got these static images. If you want the actual full package, then go onto our website. Let's do that right now. Nerd or Die. Let's see how much they're selling this. What did he say it was called?
The full animated pack on our website, which is called the Ultimate Social Media Pack. And
Ultimate Social Media Pack. Search. Ultimate Social Media Pack. Even come up, so even that's changed, I guess, since they this now social. Ultimate Social Pop-up. I like it. $15. $15. Tell you that for right now. What your content? Blah 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 blah. Mated of and your videos. Okay, so this is to take pretty much any videos and just loop it. Whereas this one is actually give you the animation. Let's see, $2 or free in our case, how much is included in the.
And that's linked below. But what's important here is the file names. These need to be named a number, and this will represent the order that the media will play. So I'm going to recommend to go ahead and check View, File Name Extensions, and then we can make sure that our naming is done properly.
All right, so I'm going to have a look of Media Looper. PNG, 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 WebM. So I've got exactly the same as in there.
We just want to use a number and that's it. So right now in this case, it's going to play the Twitch tag, then the Twitter tag, followed by the YouTube tag, and then the Nerd or Die pop-up. Now, if I wanted to add a file after the Nerd or Die pop-up, I'd need to add one into this folder and name it 5 or a number after that up to 15. And we'll talk about that in a second. If I wanted to remove the Twitter pop-up, I can just delete it. The numbers don't have to be in sequential order for this to work, as in you can go 1, 2, 5, 8, and it'll play these files just in that order with the lowest one first. The file types supported here are WebM, MP4, PNGs, GIFs.
Okay, so that's good. The file naming is all important in that take them in numerical order. Also gives you the option to easily change around the order. WebM movie format, MP4 movie format, PNG, GIF, JPEG, and JPEGs
and SVG. Currently, we support up to 15 different files, but let us know in the comments if you'd like to see any changes to this. Basically, as long as you have these named properly, like the examples, you'll be good to go. It's important.
Weird, they only support 15. You think it would just be a obviously looping thing and it wouldn't matter how many files. I wonder if that's a limitation they built in, this what I would call a light pack, and then for the more expensive ultimate pack.
Important to note though that you shouldn't have two different file types with the same number. So this would be 1.png and 1.webm. This will have the looper kind of confused and it will only play one of the type of file that you entered. So if you're able to count up to 15 without doubling up, you should be good to go here. Once you've added in your own files or edited the ones we provided, then we just need to add this into OBS Studio or any other streaming software that supports a browser source. Oh, and I did forget to mention that it is pretty easy to just drag in an HTML file directly into the OBS preview window, but sometimes this doesn't work for everyone. But if it does for you, it makes things a lot easier.
Even though you could do that, drag HTML files directly into the window. What?
But if it does for you, it makes things a lot easier.
And create a browser source. Name of the file. Yeah.
Before we move on too much, I just want to give an update about an actual update that we made to this after we released it and beta tested it in our Discord channel.
Right, an update. Update.
So in the loops folder, you'll see a delay between each and then a play all then delay. This represents the two different types of loops that you can use in the media looper. The delay between each means that you'll have a delay.
Okay, that's good. So you can play them all after each other in succession and then have your delay. We can have your delay in between the displaying of each one. So we would probably want the latter. Because we're going to say, hey, look, I'm on YouTube. And then have the delay and then, hey, don't forget you can subscribe with Prime. And then another
delay between each media file that you're playing, and then play all and then delay will have the whole entire playlist play and then have the delay after, and then it will loop again. So choose which one works best for you and pick the file in that to add into your streaming software. Lastly, we added in an underscore options folder, and this will allow you to change the image duration, which is the duration that your images will show up while in the loop. So by default, it's at 5 seconds. If you open up this folder and then open up the text file inside of it, you can just set a number of seconds that you want them to be on screen for. If you want it to be 10, change it to 10. If you want it to be 1, change it to 1 and save the file. And that's all you have to do. Now let's get back into adding this into OBS. In OBS, I'll add a new browser source, check that I'm using a local HTML file, and then navigate to the loops folder. In here, you'll find a bunch of HTML files, which represents the amount of time that the media looper takes before it replays. So for our example, I'm going to pick the 5-second delay.html and then just hit OK. We'll see that it starts playing immediately. And after 5 seconds of it playing, we should see it just start right over and go on forever until the stream ends or OBS just dies. We've added a pretty solid amount of presets, so just choose what works best for you. Oh, and by the way, this actually adapts to the width and height that you set inside of your browser source. So if you just adjust it, it will automatically adapt and be perfectly fit every time. I do want to quickly mention though that any video files added as media will be played for their full duration, and any images will be shown for just 5 seconds. So keep that in mind. We think that most people would use this for videos, but if you do want to show off a couple of images, you can go ahead and do that as well. Also, you can change up your media files with your streaming software open, but you'll need to refresh the browser source's cache for the changes to take place. And with that, that's really it. We wanted to keep this as simple as possible. So if you feel we left something out, let us know in the comments below. And I know I mentioned this before, but make sure to subscribe with notifications on or drop a like, because we have some really awesome overlays, alerts, and creator related designs coming out very, very soon. And we'd love to have you check them out.
Okay, well, and say browser for now. I think we did get off that. Yeah, so we don't have the group drop anymore. Anybody wants to play the drop game, it's just a standard. Alright, so what I need to do now is take a look at the media that they gave you. 1.png, which is subscribe Twitch. 2.png, follow me on Twitter. Subscribe YouTube. Yeah, so they haven't given you anything animated. So at best, just bring up image on screen. Its current form, it's an image rotator. You created videos. I guess if we had to find videos we could test this with. Let's go back to the browser. 0.64. Never seen a score that low before. Got me, I guess. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we go back. Enable the browser again. Already on something by social media. A green screen wasn't meant a copy. Not 100%, which will be Grammys. Nope. Doing this one. Try, but no cigar. Same one.
Haley, watch out for falling dogs.
Why? Why are you dropping dogs on my... Oh. A lot of hot dogs. Wiener Fest. Well... Okay. Alright. So, that's a different kind of... Then SOSIAL. Social... No. No copy. I'm gonna say no. We might be able to use it. 3. I'm gonna say it's a no. Check media looper. Nope. Alright, so what are we gonna do with this nice dad jokes book that Travel the World sent me? How about you, chickens? Do you want to have a look at this book? Let me know what you think to this book, chickens.
Wanted. Bit.ly the kid. $100,000 reward for his capture.
Are you that desperate to see a baby with a turkey on his head? Isn't that something that you see every day? Every single day? Pork-eared chicken. I wonder what that's going to do when the baby redemption is over. Oh, you can't even see one of the chickens. One of the chickens was hiding behind the frame. Maybe he's just a shy chicken. He doesn't want people to see him dancing, but he didn't have any choice. He has to dance to feed his baby chicks. And he doesn't really have any skills to speak of, apart from funky chicken dance moves. So that's the job he ended up doing. But when he saw there was a wooden frame he could hide behind, he didn't waste a moment. He snuck behind, yes I said snuck, behind the obstacle so nobody on stream could see him. Poor chicken. Okay, so if you want to help support the shy chicken and all his little chicks, you can go to the GoFundMe link or the Kickstarter link on my Discord, or go to supportmychicks.co.uk and you should be able to make a donation there. Okay.
Oh no, Bit.ly the kid escaped. No reward for you.
Ooh, I don't know how Jen does it with his topic expert. That was exhausting. Okay. Oh, hello, Porky. Like my baby pig that I look after hides inside my turkey. Okay. So, dad jokes. This is the book that Travel the World kindly sent to me, which has obviously the good, the bad, and the terrible, which I would argue should be bad and the terrible. I'm not sure there's any good ones in there. But it is a not unsubstantial book of 152 pages of the very best dad jokes. So what I was thinking was some way of combining the existing dad joke redemption is just this.
If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you.
That one. That reminds me, I also have a mod put in that adds the the end of the TTS rather than being a preset amount of time, so it made it the wrong. So yes, this book has such greats such as how does a bird with a broken wing manage to land safely? I hope you're sitting down for this because you're about to fall over with laughter. With its sparrow chute. Okay. Or you could have, out of all the animals, what one is the least interesting? A boar. Okay, so I want some way of being able to, I mean, at the very least, it'll be a separate redemption something like Dad Jokes IRL, and then you can just pick page, and I'll just read the next one on that page that hasn't been read. And combine it with what I thought originally was a list of dad jokes, obviously automated under the current redemption. And now we have a book of dad jokes, and then maybe something where we can do a comparison. So the dad jokes announces one in the chat. I read one from the book, and then I don't really know where it was going after that. Maybe decide which one's the best, but I think we'll just do the IRL. Okay, give that a try. We can always combine them later if I think of a better way of doing it than that horrible way. If we go to StreamVOD forms, apply to this. Okay. So in StreamVOD, I have all of the current redemptions in front of me, including the ones that are disabled and you guys don't see. We have dad jokes. Duplicate that one. And we have dad jokes copy. Goes in the redemptions. Jokes. Call it dad jokes IRL or dad jokes. Okay, so let's have a look. Page the jokes up. Dad, will you hand me my sunglasses? Soon as you hand me my dad glasses, son. What did the pen say to the other pen? Your ink incredible. Okay, so that was page 1, and there's just 2 on there, so I think we're going to pick a number between 2 and 2 and 152. Okay, so now we need to make this user input required. Number in. Don't do any checking on it to see if it is a number between 2 and 152. We will rely on people's common sense, which I know sometimes these days is not so common. At redemptions, we have dad jokes book and dad jokes. I'll make the dad jokes book. Dad jokes. And then we need to have an icon for it. Just need a book, really, don't we? Dad joke book. To Google's something like joke book on images. Do front cover of the book. We could put them. No, not watching. Heading. Called Pokemon Gym. Well, it'd be a book, there's no doubt about that. This. Been writing on it. Now you want him. Okay, so we have the 123 RF watermark on this. I'm assuming 3. If we download it, we won't have that. Way to find out. Download. As planned. Like, not so free after all. I guess they have a free images section. Wasn't. Alright. That. Orange book. Signing up for a 7-day trial just to get an icon. Goodness. None of them really scream joke book, do they? One, 2, 3 RF again, so that's pretty made. Really. Sometimes it takes longer to find an icon than just to create the redemption. Suggest so you would think joke. There's joke book, so you would think joke, but he looks terrified. Where are you? There you go. $7. One icon. Don't think so. Book icon, let's go with... It's misleading because it's not free. He looks the same as the other one. Is how one. Streams time, so let me go back to my browser window. I've logged into a Dreams Time account, and we will get the smallest one, 89. Download. Okay, it's downloaded. Need to resize it, so turn it into a PNG. Down as a JPEG, which means I have no transparency. Okay, so we'll with the editor, the magic wand, first image, the 4 line background, paste it in there. Okay, button all. Run. Do file. Save as. Now we're going to save him into Dream stuff. Through. New folder. Add jokes book.
You like what you see, huh? You got the good taste.
Wait, what? Ducasoft? 9 months? You know what that means, Papa? That means we have a Twitch baby. Thank you very much. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark. So now we have a Twitch baby shark. You have to come up with a. Not you. I wasn't asking you to come up with a name. It's a girl, is it? Our Twitch baby is a girl. So what girl's baby shark name would you like, Ducasoft? I'll leave that to you.
Good dog.
No. Good dog. Good dog at all. Bark and they yap and it's like... Makes you want to... Well... Let them outside. That's what it makes me want to do. Okay, well, while Ducasoft comes up with a baby name, I'm going to save this icon that we just created. I'm going to call it Dad Jokes Book. What size icons do we need? We need to look in the other folders and see what we have already. It'll be in Twitch, Stream Stuff, Redeems. The sizes we need are 112, 56, not a box. We've got 480 by 461, so we need to resize the canvas to start with. 480. Right, that's better. Now we can do an image, resize image, pixels, and 12. Apply, file, save as. 112 by 112. Okay, image, resize image, 56 by 56. Play, file as 56 by 56. Not least, resize the image again. Baby soft. There we go. Baby soft works. 28. Apply. Oh, but it's now. 28. 8. Okay, so at this point, I should be able to go Twitch. Do channel point redemptions. Then we should be able to add an icon in. Scroll down. Dad jokes book. Edit. Images here. Need 112. 56. And we need 28. Unsave. And then if we look at the redemptions, unexpected error while uploading your image. Let me get this right. You managed to upload the 112 by 112. No problem. Managed to upload the 28 by 28. No problem. The 56 by 56, for some bizarre reason, you struggled with uploading. Wow. And struggling. Going to error out again. So bizarre. Why would it have issues with only one of the sizes and it's the middle size of the three? This is at this time. I might have to do some piggery pokery to get it to work. 2. Shows it correctly when I click on the redemptions. I think at this point just keeps going around and around and around like this icon is. Window. 42. Look at that, our first redemption for the actual Dad Jokes book before I've even completely finished doing the redemption, setting up the icons. Okay, I'm going to take a pencil because this is what I suggested to Nerdwino for his stream, where he has a book. He has a space dictionary where he has people pick a letter of the alphabet, and then he reads out of a book. And I said, what you should do, you should have a trusty pencil, and every time someone picks a letter, you just mark off the one that you've done, and then you remember where you're up to. So what I will do, I'll do a shout out for Nerdwino. We're giving him a mention. Former NASA scientist, now streams all spacey stuff. Not already following? Drop him a follow. They're the good guys. And back to Baby Soft's daddy redemption, page 42. So we will have a look through here. 39, if I can count. 40, 41. Yes, he is literally and metaphorically a nerd. Alright. Answer to Life, the Universe and Everything, page 42. And this is not really a Q&A joke. It is. I just learned sign language. It's pretty handy. Okay, let me do a nice little check next to that one because definitely don't want to read that out again. All right, thank you for that, Lucasoft. Okay, so what might be a good idea, since we have that new redemption, and most, if not all of them, will need a badum-ts on the end, is I can probably add it to my Stream Deck. I don't even remember saying idea. We did, but yeah, there you go. So it knows when I say it better than I know. Thank you, Seribot. Not sure what was going on there, but autoban detected block list. Go. Having any nonsense in this place. All right. So Stream Deck. Where's my Stream Deck? It is. My job here is done. Gotta love auto mod sometimes. It just that little edge. Bless you, Bardaki.
Sorry.
How are you doing? Good to see you. Bardaki finally has his amazing game, his RTS game, the Unwanted War or the Unwanted War. I forget. I can't remember if there's a U on the front, but going full sale. Aha! I see what you did there. Full sale being one of Tubby Crumble's assets on the asset store, which there we go. Head over to the asset store and get yourself full sale, one of his amazing assets. But Bardaki now has his game on Steam, so you can go ahead and wishlist it. Now, is it Bardi or is it Bardaki for your command? I can't remember. There it is. That's the one that we updated last time. So now, look, we have a wish list link on Steam. So get yourself over there if you're not too busy buying merch Daki, and add it to your wish list. And I know you're already following Bardaki because, you know, why wouldn't you be? I'll leave that there. Steam, exactly. That's the only way it should be pronounced. So what we just finished doing was setting up the new redemption for the Dad Jokes book, and who better to swing by the stream than Bardaki. Travel the world got this for me from my throne list. Wait, what? Okay, so he was triggered because you typed the word turkey in chat. The turkey legs are because it is Thanksgiving month. So, pork, yes, there we go. Mr. Porky. Because it's Thanksgiving in, about 17 days, maybe? So it's Gobble Gobble month. And we have a turkey hat because why not? You know, couldn't paint my face green. I couldn't get an orange baseball cap, so, you know, this was the next best thing. Chrome wasn't built in a day. I don't know. Sometimes I think it was. I've been having a lot of issues with Chrome lately. Yeah, I've been having a lot of issues with Chrome. Mostly when I do a search in Google, and then I try to click on one of the sponsored links or the first links that come up. it opens a new tab, as it should, but just on google.com. It doesn't go to the link that I clicked on. So that's annoying. I have some Chrome extensions which work when they feel like it. So, yeah. I also have Firefox installed. I have Edge. I have Opera. Pretty well served when it comes to browsers. But yes, the new dad jokes book, which Travel the World got from my throne list, which I don't have a throne list anymore. I've removed all links to it. It has a bunch of, not surprisingly, dad jokes, and the new redemption allows you to choose a page like Dukasoft did, and then I will read you the next joke from that page. So you can either have the automated dad jokes for 10 channel points.
I gave all my dead batteries away today, free of charge.
Like that, or if you want even worse jokes, and I know it's hard to believe, but yes, there are worse jokes than that, then use a page from the book. Regret every second after that. I don't really want a list on your throne. No, you probably don't, to be fair. So what we said was, since most, if not all, of the jokes that come out of the IRL book need a badum-ts on the end, I'll probably create a button for it on my Stream Deck. A palm tree. You see, there's 3 types of jokes here. There's the automated ones from the channel points. There's the manual ones, I read out the book, from channel points. And then channel point free ones from Bardaki. So, there we go. All the jokes. Okay, so let's have a look how I added the...
That's what she said.
Button. Add a new... Let's just file, and it just plays file, play audio. Soundboard, play audio. Yeah. Free, they only cost you your sanity. Yeah, I mean, let's see if you have any left. I clearly don't. Okay, so the title we're going to put on the button is Adam, because you know what it is. In fact, let's call it a joke. And then file, play, stuff, sound alerts, is, play and then stop with no fade, at volume. Alright, let's see if it works. There it is. Okay. Alright, my drink needs a refill, so old Dukasoft is dropping like a lead balloon. I will be right back.
How do you fix a broken pizza? With tomato paste.
1942. Okay, so we now have the new redemption. Looks good. Broken there. Auto paste. Okay, let's test out the new button for that joke. There we go. All right, so that is next thing we can cross off the list. Redemption. Need to run in about 30 minutes, so let's see what else we can have a look at. Volume down redemption. Okay, so as I said earlier, I need something, don't I, so that I know that redemption has happened. I need to do a moment. Go to actions, new action, and redemptions, and we'll call it Add Jokes Book, because that's what everything else is called. Okay, the trigger be a Twitch channel reward redemption. Triggers it. Now we need to find an audio clip. We'll do it in a minute. We need to find an audio clip that we can have that we don't use already on stream that lets me know I'm going to use that redemption. Okay, but we are going for page 2. Okay, so buckle up, Dukasoft. This joke's coming at you fast. I can stop coughing. It was easy for me to master Braille once I got a feel for it. I think we need to very quickly put a little tick for that one. That never happens again. Okay. Thank you, Dukasoft. Okay then. Make sure the new multi-ball is working. Oh, and look, Bardaki in with a 69. Nice. All right. Page 69, 66, 67, 69. Are you ready? Are you ready? Where do burgers go on vacation? The Swiss Alps or the Chesapeake Valley? Or you'd be sorry. What is funny is that some of these pages don't actually have any jokes on. Look, they're just pictures. So it'll be interesting if somebody picks that page. I might just do the nearest page and not say anything. Okay, that one has been done. So there's a Hamlet. Yes, I think any answer, to be fair, would have been better than that answer. But I guess that's why it says the good, the bad, the terrible. No, I mean, I've yet to find any good or bad. They just seem mostly terrible, which I guess is kind of the idea. So yeah, multi-ball 100%. I see what you're trying to do there, Dukasoft. Don't think I don't see what's going on. All right. Mrs. Bit Gamey in the house. Oh, Mrs. Bit Gamey, always making my little turkey dance. Anyway, good to see you. Welcome in. Time to behave. Yes, I need to be on my best behaviour now. Especially not reading out the the really bad jokes that we have in this book. Thankfully, Mrs. Bitgamey has been spared. She just gets my verbal dad jokes on a daily basis. Balint, welcome back. 42. Okay, so let's go back to 42, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Dukasoft chose earlier. But with my amazing old school system of my trusty pencil, I know which one we already read. Okay, are you ready for this, Badaki? Buckle up. Where did the piglets study their ABCs? At a school for higher loining instead of learning. See? Yep. And tick next to that one. We don't want that one to be read out again. Okay. Alrighty. Well, while my fan club are chit-chatting, that's British, innit? Loining.
Wanted, Bit.ly the kid. $100,000 reward for his capture.
School fire loining. It probably is British. Or British. Maybe Brit. Brit.ly the kid, if you will. Yes, it probably is British. It just occurred to me that I need to put probably a cooldown on the joke book because I don't want to be reading out jokes in a baby voice, do I? Let me jump into StreamVODs. Sammy, I'm sorry, Sammy. I know this isn't your favourite redemption. However, we did mention you earlier on stream. We're about to implement a new redemption where you can turn me down. So if you don't like the voice, you get to silence me for a little while. Okay, so we're about to put a cooldown on the Dad Jokes book. If we go back to platforms, channel point rewards, Dad Jokes book, and let's set the cooldown for, not really see it. Global cooldown of, let's say, 5 minutes? 5 minutes maybe? Yeah. 300 seconds. Right, okay, on that. And it probably won't work now.
Oh no, Bit.ly the kid escaped. No reward for you.
No reward for you. Did you say... What? I don't know who this person is. That's I think we have an imposter in the house pretending to be Mrs. Bitgamey. Clearly somebody has obviously picked up her phone at work and is imitating said person. Okay, so yes, Sammy, if you didn't understand that, we're about to put in a new redemption, which is the volume down redemption. And then when it's selected, you should see a volume bar on screen like on your TV, and then you'll see the bar go down, 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 and then I will be silenced momentarily, and then it'll go up, 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 and I will be back at full volume. That is the plan, but I have a whole 22 minutes left before I need to end the stream, so we'll see how far we can get with it. But I don't even remember what I said that might have sounded like that, but no, I did not say that. This is a wholesome stream, thank you very much. Two. Okay, so we did Balint's redemption. Volume up redemption. No, volume down redemption. where it automatically turns the volume down, waits a while, and then turns it back up again. So what we need to do first is dance with some chickens, according to Bardaki. Okay, so chickens and turkey dancing. And obviously, you know, I take people that I trust and put them in positions of trust, like moderators, to keep this stream wholesome. So, as you can tell, Berlin is doing an amazing job today, as is Dukasoft. Thank you. I did wonder if it would be a bit weird having a live turkey dancing on top of a dead turkey. Yeah. It is what it is. Okay, well, happy Thanksgiving month, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So let's start working on this new redemption. I do have auto mod on, and thankfully Seribot stepped in earlier and took care of a smelly, as Blink calls them. So we have IRL manual modding, and we also have some auto modding. So we're all covered on the modding side of things. Okay, so we've got one new redemption. Let's see if we can start working on the other new one. Is volume down. So the first thing we need to look for is what we're going to display on screen. And that will be TV volume.
Finite Singularity is in on the joke. He said StreamerBot is okay.
Right, yes. And if Finite Singularity says that Streamer.bot is okay, then do you know what? You can take that to the bank. Streamer.bot is okay if Mark, aka Finite Singularity, says so. And if someone could do a shout out, please, for Finite Singularity. I can do it if spelling is a bit of a struggle. I think Finite deserves a fancy pants shout out for that comment alone. Thank you for that shout out. So if you have the heart at the top of the chat window at the moment, go ahead and click on it and drop Finite follow. He has some great redemptions, working on OBS extensions right now, OBS mods, where his latest one is an effect that creates like a porthole effect, and you can expand it to show the full display on screen.
What do you get when you cross a pig and a pineapple? A porcupine.
Haha! A porcupine. I see. Very good. Unfollowed. Now what? If you were following and now you've unfollowed, it didn't really happen. If you're following, you wouldn't have seen the heart. Yeah. But then just go ahead and follow again. That's okay. If you unfollow and follow again, I think it counts for double. Might be wrong, but I think I read that somewhere on the internet, so it must be true. Okay, so we're looking for TV volume green screen. Okay, here we go. I knew there'd be something. Okay, we're going to look in videos, television volume collection. Just one. There's a going up. These are great, but I'm also going to need a actually I'm not going to need a coming down, because those people that were here fortunate enough to be here when I had the Halloween shocking redemption. Might not realise, unless you were on stream when I mentioned it, but you know, we had Kevin that was playing with the dial to shock me. He turned it all the way one way, and then thank you, Buddy. Good luck with that 3D modelling. Appreciate the look. When Kevin turned the dial, I played the video one way, and then I played it back the other way. That was a seamless him going up and down with the dial. So I think Camtasia is what I used for that. So I should be able to play videos in reverse. Could give me the volume down. I only have the volume up. Let's have a look. Kevin! Yes, not your Kevin from your stream, Berlin. Not quite cute as a fungus, but yeah, Kevin McAllister. Now, which of these are we liking? Are we liking any of these volumes? No, isn't it? And something that fits in with the rest of the stream would be good, but also with filters we can probably alter the color, get as close as possible to make it look like part of the stream template. Okay, well, in my browser it's still circling trying to update the icon for Dad Jokes book, so I'm going to close that out. Okay, so let's again, not enamored with this one. Too bad. That one. What do we think to the one with the bars? I like the bars, I think, in this one. Plus, if we chroma key out this black, all we will see is this green. Yeah, I think we can go with this one. So if we're going to video, second. YouTube BVV on this. Convert to video mode. Volume.mp4. In Camtasia, I'm still working on the hype train. Last time. Media. Volume. Volume onto the track. So 6 seconds, I think it said. Do a ripple delete. See how up. Ooh. Go again. Volume going all the way back up. Play that in reverse to start with the volume coming down. What we need is, you know, when you press mute on your TV and it has the speaker symbol with the line through it, we need to see if we can find something like that that we can put next to the volume to show that it's muted. Okay. Well, the first step will be videos. Ripple delete the rest of it. Okay, so the first part of the video we're doing is volume up and export local file. Next, there's an MP4 size. Audio setting, not having any audio. Next. Need new folder redeemed. Call it volume down. Whatever we call the folder is what I like to call the redemption. I'll have to turn it down. Okay, and then in here we're going to have this MP4, which is volume wait, were we going volume up or were we going volume down? Yeah, volume go. Second part, didn't we? This volume up.mp4. Finish. All right, now I need to try and remember how I played this in reverse. And I can't remember how I did it, so yeah, say Asia, I reverse a video in camera.
How do you reverse a clip in Camtasia to play it backwards? So we have this clip on the timeline of a person jumping in the water, and let's say we want to play it in reverse. So you need to go here in your media bin and click on this video and right click on it and then click reverse video. This feature is present only from Camtasia 2022. It's a little bit weird because other software does it in real time.
I clearly didn't do it from this video because this says Camtasia 2022. And let's guess which version I have. 2021. If I right click on the video, there's no reverse video option. We didn't find it from this video.
And in Camtasia, when you reverse it, it basically creates a new copy, but in reverse. So right.
Go right click. Did not do this. I don't have this version. I used a third. Reverse video. Online reverse video tool. Okay, so let's try this one. All file. Stuff. Themes. Clear down. Volume up. Third video. Verse, yeah. 2. Verse sound. Mute sound. Okay. Ready an MP4. That's it. Try it again. Reverse. Invert it then. Out. Reversed video. Here we go. What we want. Perfect. Save it. Now save folder. This time it's going to be volume down. I've just realized the time, and let me cut out very quick and grade out. Okay, so now we have a volume up and a volume down. And then just so I don't forget, I'm going to have TV muted icon. Oh. Images, just to remind myself. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grade out because I have 2 minutes before I need to be walking out the door. I wish I could reverse time and then we could do this all over again. However, I can't reverse time. I can do it all over again on Friday. Now, Friday might be a little earlier than usual, so if you haven't already got notifications enabled for the stream, now would be a good time to do that. I'm probably going to be starting earlier and having maybe a slightly longer stream and then finishing earlier. So That's the plan. I'm going to now go ahead and raid out to our good friend Irish John Games, because I'm in a hurry and can't really be running around to find somebody today. So thank you everybody that stopped by, everybody that participated. Thank you to my mods for being amazing. Thank you for the resubs that we had today. And Dukasoft for bringing the hype. There we go. I do like it when we can get into at least double figures for the raid. Beacher, thank you for stopping by. We're about to raid out to Irish John Games, but feel free, if you don't have notifications on, to enable them, and I will be back on Friday. So thanks again, everybody. Let's see, have we got any raid text? Oh, I might even be able to press raid out text here. Maybe. Maybe not. Sometimes it works. There we go. Okay, so if you want to copy paste any raid text to let Irish John know where you came from, because, you know, the big yellow box that says a Bit Gamey raid might not be enough, then